just came in. Drown my sorrows, but they learned to swim. Now what a hell of a year it's been.
From the capital of Tennessee and of country music, for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. The holidays have arrived. Thank you for spending a part of them with us. We're away in Week 16 on EA Sports. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Lone back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. Give him 5 on that carry, bringing up 2nd and 5.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
They give it to him again. And a bit of deja vu as they stop him at the line once again.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Third and 6 for them to figure out now. Working out of the gun, it's Purdy. Cut out left. Breaks the tackle, green grass ahead. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your third downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
Purdy on 1st down. Finds his man. It's Ricky Pearsall. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. Play action now with Purdy. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete.
You know, in the NFL, offensive-minded teams will call it a perfect Friday. They don't want the ball to hit the ground once. And especially on these short to intermediate throws, you've got to count on those being efficient and effective.
That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete. Trying to get it to T. Higgins. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target and make a play on it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. To throw again, it's Purdy. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Roger McCreary takes it away. Along the right sideline, there's space. And forget the interception. He makes this a pick-6 touchdown. tried a little bit too hard to get that third down conversion. Brock wanted so badly to keep that opening series going, and that one cost him.
Yeah, I think it's less, Kate, in this case about the throw and much more about crediting the defense who was ready and willing to be opportunistic, not just knock that ball away.
Yeah.
They wanted to take advantage of that opportunity, and they jumped on it.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Chooses to bring this one out. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. It's a 21-yard gain. And that's a 49er first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung them to get to the second level and beyond.
Just one play into this drive, and they're already sitting on their own 45. Murray from the pistol. Reeled in by George Kittle. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. On 1st down, they'll run. And he powers through the middle for a gain of 4.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, it's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
From the gun, it's Murray. Higgins makes the catch. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10. Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice gain down to the 6. It's a solid 70-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
I don't mind that call on the early downs. Give that defense something to think about. You got the inside run between the tackles, and whether it's jet sweeps or a little swing pass, or in that case a toss, make sure you threaten to the outside.
And that's a huge hit there, but he's still able to power through enough for a 1st and goal.
Ooh, I like that. I really like that execution to move the chains. Now that 3rd down call that they had ready, well, they could stick it right back in their pocket for a later occasion.
They've set themselves up well for an opening drive touchdown here, Brock. It's 1st and goal. Another carry for him. Gets in. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers cut it to a lone point on the scoreboard. Jake Moody on for the PAT. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers tie this game 7-7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And it bounces out of the end zone, so they'll set up shop at the 30. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Offense to the line for second down.
Ready.
Caught quick right side. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down. Pass play coming here. Finds him over the middle. And they're going to bring him down at the 36. Offense in the hurry up here. First and 10, looking to throw. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Picked off by C.J. Gardner-Johnson. And the 49ers regain possession as he makes the 30th interception of his career.
I know he started the play as a defender, but gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back, he looked like a receiver navigating on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles, and he chewed up yardage in the open space. It would make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road.
And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They pick up 20 yards there. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. So we're through one as everyone tries to stay warm on what has been a very cold night. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're back, and it's 49ers football as we resume. They're looking at first down here. Lone back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
In a good spot here, 2nd and inches. Give now to the running back. And he's still looking for the play that sparks the ground game as that one stopped for a loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
3rd and 4 coming up now. Out of the gun, here's Murray. Complete beyond the marker. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. 14 yards on a nice play there, and it gives them 1st and goal.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. A lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
They'll try and punch it in. And they'll make this stop after a small push to the 5. He gets him 3, and this brings up 2nd and goal. He gets another shot here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. It's a gain of 3. That leaves him only a yard shy on 3rd and goal.
Well, you haven't given up the goal line yet, but this offense is moving closer and closer. Now might be the time defensively to get a little more aggressive, try to stick them with the loss, and make a difficult 4th down decision.
They've held him out twice. Here we go, 3rd and goal. 3rd time's the charm. He gets it again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. They get 1 yard, but nothing more. It's 4th and goal.
This front, well, they've done a good job bending and not breaking. First down, didn't score. Second down, didn't score. And now 3rd and goal, can't find the end zone either.
Less than a yard, all that's needed on 4th and goal. Motion man is the tight end here, going left. They snap it to Murray. And they're going to take this in for the San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers parlay the interception into points. George Kittle, the touchdown. Moody knocks that extra point through. And the 49ers break that tie and now lead by 7. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. They'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he crosses the sideline a yard or 2 beyond, it looks like the 30.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
2nd and 3 now. From the 32. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. That's Diamador Lenore. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. Here's the handoff. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Running back sent in motion. 2nd and 12 behind the sticks. Has him on the quick hitter.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them and the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. They'll try and pick this up on the ground. And they crush him right near the marker. Looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
That is your old school meat and potatoes call right there. Don't even think about throwing it. Just rush it ahead and get what you need.
That brings us to the 2-minute warning at Nashville. The 49ers with a chance to boost their lead. All right, I'll set up now. 1st and 10. Now Kyler. Setting up the screen. He's got it in the red zone. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a 49er first down.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off. and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he found a little room to turn it into a nice game, down to the 6. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Back to the well again. And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4. We get a timeout here taken by the 49ers. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 4 downs now to get in. Here's 1st and goal. Back-to-back carries here. And he pushed for it, but they managed to stop him at the 2. San Francisco calls it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Ball at the 2 here for 2nd and goal. They'll send him up the middle. And he's in for the touchdown. The 49ers grow their lead just before halftime. So, Brock, this offense looking sharp here in the first half as they extend their lead.
You know, and when things are going well, sometimes you really just get into a groove. And this is a unit that's putting the pieces together.
On is Moody for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. Finds some space, he's past the 30. I don't know if they're going to get to him. And they finally bring him down after a huge return into their territory.
Hey, we know that every single possession in this league is a premium. And these ones right before halftime with the clock dwindling down, well, they become even bigger. Setting your offense up for success with a return like that, you couldn't script it any better.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but man, the defense took that away too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Short pass brought in. They drop him with a big hit. At least he's able to hold on for the game, but boy, Brock, what a shot. Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Come on. Set. 70 range. Ready.
Looking to the air here. Oh, they got it. Intercepted along the goal line. There he goes. Right sideline. And it's a pick 6 as he runs it in for the touchdown. You get a pick 6, you get a pick 6. These defenses, Brock, wow, they have competed. Seeing who ends up with the best highlight of the game, huh?
A highlight? You're going to call a pick 6 and multiple? Highlight?
No, even if it's your defense doing it, come on, B-Rock.
No highlight for a quarterback.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. Well, Brock, barring the touchback, this kickoff should run out the half, so better make that return good as it's away. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. He's hauled down on what is the final play of our first half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. Chooses to bring this one out. Oh, he's showing some burst on this return. And they'll be happy about where they're about to take the field. He's up to the 35 on the return.
We don't always know what's said there at halftime, Kate, in the locker room. Some of the adjustments offensively and defensively, but I can assure you the special teams coach pulled his kick return team aside and said, listen, we have a chance here down double digits to spark this game. Let's go out and get a great return to set the offense up for success. And that's exactly what they did.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Here's a throw. Chased out to his right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And then brings up 3rd down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Let's go.
They kick the running back in motion. Connects on the crosser. Finds a seam, left side. He's off to the races. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans cut into the lead coming out of halftime. I love plays like this, Brock. Sometimes you just gotta ask your dude, show me what you got, man. Show off those wheels, and he did just that.
Yeah, beauty in simplicity, right?
Yep.
Now, when you run that fly route, you gotta win right from the jump. And you gotta protect yourself from the sideline, too. Don't get pushed to the boundary. Give your quarterback room to throw it up, and you can find pay dirt.
The Titans kicking team out there as they get lined up and kick this away. Fields the hard squib kick. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. Ball at the 33 for 1st down. Plowing up the middle. Broke through the tackle.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Running for the marker on 2nd. And he'll get it up to the 44. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
That is some old school brutality. An offense close to a 1st down, a defense that knows there's a run headed right its way. In a battle of wills, the offense gets it done.
On 1st and 10, it's Murray. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Thrown at the depth where linebackers coming to play in coverage, partner. And sure enough, one of them jumps it and takes it to the house.
You say that. You know what I think about? I think about the depth finder on my fishing boat. You're absolutely right. This is where these linebackers love to lurk and could do some serious damage.
Now we'll see them try the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Titans check the lead in half. It's down to 7. A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. And no return as this bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30. Fresh off the pick, here's Murray. Kittle brings it in. And he does quite a bit of damage before they finally take him down.
I love this, Kate. No issues at all going to this receiver in the short field because they know at any time when this man touches the ball, he can transform a short completion into a big play.
They'll run here on first down. Room to the right. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. On is Moody for the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the 49ers double their lead to 14. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. From his own end zone, here we go. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set, first and 10.
79 Bronco. Ready?
Airing it out to start this drive. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. The tip definitely broke up that throw. And it sets up second down.
69. Let's go now.
Trying to throw here out of the gun. Laying out for this one, and he makes the catch. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
That is all-out effort to make the catch, putting his body on the line, diving for the ball. He earned that reception and some more targets in the immediate future.
To the air now on first and 10. He puts some power on a deep one left. He's got it inside the 10. Working quickly here. Here's a give on first and goal. We'll take it in. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans shrinking the lead some in the third. Setting up to try the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Titans chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. And the drive will start out with a first and 10. Now give left side. He's out in the clear. And he'll be brought down a step or two shy of midfield. They're going to mark him at the 48. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And it brings up a San Francisco first down.
Offensive coordinators tell us all the time, big runs only happen with coordinated efforts. Great blocking to spring them. Guys hitting blocks downfield, and a back who can show off his wheels.
First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Hand off to the back. Into the secondary past the 40. And he's finally brought down at the 33. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
That's pretty good right there now. You don't always expect a sizable gain when you run it on first down. You just want some yards to set up an easier second down play. But they will take that execution every time.
Now Murray on the play fake. Not enough on this throw. It hits the turf instead of his man. No luck finding George Kittle with that one. And it's going to be second down.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, That is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Lone back gets the handoff. Room to run inside the 20. And he's going to score. Touchdown, San Francisco. The 49ers take a 13-point lead. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. In baseball, it's 3 strikes and you're out. I know you experienced that a lot. But on the gridiron, you're feeling pretty happy, right? If you can strike the end zone 3 times in one game.
Yeah, I'd rather go hockey and soccer. That's just the positive guy in me. They call that a hat trick. It's worth celebrating. And, yeah, they should celebrate this effort.
The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Big shot at the end of that return as he gets it just past the 20. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Completed over the middle. And what a hit there. Alex, she faced the press for moving the chains that time.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. Catch made over the middle. And he's going to go down right along midfield stripe.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
From midfield on 2nd down. That won't be caught outright. It's incomplete. Trying to find his tight end. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
Well covered on that play. Really not a large window for him to sneak that throw in.
Third and short here, trying to pass. And they pick him off again! And the 49ers take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, Brock, it has been a special day for this defense when it comes to forcing turnovers. Big play after big play, and that is their 4th interception of this contest.
Special for the defense and an absolute nightmare for a quarterback. 1 interception, it sticks with you all week long. But throwing 4, he probably wishes he could be anywhere else on earth other than this field right now.
Finds a seam down the middle. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. This one goes for an even 25 yards. And that's a 49er 1st down. Right up the gut. And he's brought down for a loss. We're off to the 4th quarter here on Christmas Eve. This one not out of reach quite yet, but it is a 2-score game to begin the 4th. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. And with another one gone, they're going to have just 1 remaining this game. Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. From the gun, it's Murray. Buys time, rolling right. And he didn't get enough into that throw. That's low and incomplete, so they're going to be facing fourth down coming up.
So many coaches love third downs, and they practice them so much, Kate. Why? Because they're the money down in the NFL. Whether it's a close game already out of hand.
Coming off the edge, and it's blocked! And this one gets to the 33-yard line before it stopped.
We could say they picked a great time to block the kick, but let's be honest. Any time is a great time to get through and block one. It really rewards the effort that those special teamers put in each and every time out. It might not always get noticed, but it sure does there. Big time.
Ball at the 33 for first down. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
From the 39. Fits it through the middle. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Finds him on the slant. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee first down.
That is what elite offenses are all about. Why worry about 3 downs when you need only one? Move the chains in one play and keep driving that.
And they pick him off again. And the 49ers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
I don't know about you, but I'm a little surprised that one didn't make it all the way back for 6. Took some amazing effort from the guys making the tackle to save a touchdown, but still an outstanding return from a defense that sensed they needed the big play, and they found it.
Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, he needed another second to deliver the throw he wanted to. You got to give a lot of credit that time, Kate, to the pass rush for getting in and forcing him to dish it before he was ready.
They'll run now on second down. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line. Only a yard from that time, so now 3rd and 9. Operating from the gun, here's Murray. Into the hands of Kittle. And he gets this down to the 13-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Cut near the goal line. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Going ground on 1st and goal. And the middle holds. They don't get anything on the run. No gain for them, and now it'll be 2nd and goal. Play action now, Murray. And he will score. It's a San Francisco touchdown. The 49ers have likely locked up the win right there. Ricky Pearsall with the touchdown. On is Moody for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the 49ers stretch their lead to 21. The 49ers have it on the tee as they kick it away here. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback. First and 10 now from the 30.
Here we go, Shaq.
Here's the lone back on the handoff. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. Fakes the handoff, now to throw. Headed out right. On the run right, throwing down. Oh no, they get him yet again. That's Diamador Lenore.
That throw has got to be the last we've seen of him this contest. I'm just not sure how they leave him in when the defense is clearly all over whatever he's trying to throw. The amount of frustration he is feeling is only going to lead to additional miscues. Please, for the love of God, take this man out.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. And this run is stopped after getting up past the 35. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4. That's the 2-minute warning here in Nashville. 49ers, well, they can probably just run away and hide. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 38. We've got a screen to the running back. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. It's a gain of 17 on that one. And it brings up a San Francisco first down. Oh, look at this. He's setting up to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. And that's a 49er first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Wow, they're gonna pass it here. Escapes out to the left. Looking for the... And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Titans are gonna have it after his 2nd interception of the season. Well, no doubt there was some doom and gloom on the sideline following their interception, right? But a little bit of new life now as their defense picks him up, gets it right back for them.
Hey, I am all for a nice little game of one-upmanship between these two defenses. You picked up.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Working fast as the clock ticks towards 0.
A loss of 2 brings up 2nd and 12 at the 13-yard line.
After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And there's our last in image of this game. It's intercepted. And the 49ers are stopped on the return on the final play of this game. So it's a win for the visiting 49ers. And it was a game for fans of high-scoring football, wasn't it? I know Brock was enjoying seeing both of these offenses work, and really not a lot to dislike from either group. Just one side working at a slightly better clip than the other. That was the difference in the win.